Now this is my kind of ride, and believe you me, I plan on asking Batman if he'll take me for a little spin.
In this film, Bruce Wayne wants to make things better, but he's very conflicted because whilst he wants to do the right thing for the city, it's not necessarily the right thing for his personal life. And his relationship with Harvey Dent is an interesting one because Harvey Dent is a shining hope for the city, and I think that Bruce sees Harvey as an opportunity really for him. He's hoping that perhaps Harvey can become what Batman can't be, and perhaps he'll get to hang up his cowl if Harvey can achieve everything that he'd like to.
Should we give in to this terrorist's demands? Do we really think that he's going to...
rather protect an outlaw vigilante than the lives of citizens?
The Batman is an outlaw. But that's not why we're demanding he turn himself in. We're doing it because we're scared. We've been happy to let the Batman clean up our streets for us until now.
Things are worse than ever.
Yes, they are. But the night is darkest just before the dawn. And I promise you, the dawn is coming. One day, the Batman will have to answer for the laws he's broken. But to us, not to this madman.
When we came to make this film, we knew that we had to deal with the Joker, having left off the way we did at the end of Batman Begins. But it had to be a Joker that fits into the Chris Nolan version of Gotham City. And so it had to be a Joker that was less campy and a little bit more realistic and ultimately more terrifying, I think, because he's a real threat. He's not somebody that you just laugh at, although, of course, our Joker, I think, Heath is funny and scary, and I think that's what makes the character really something.
Now there's a Batman.
The fun thing about having the Batpod in this movie is that it does all the great things that the Tumbler did. It's fast and it's cool and it's just fun to watch. But it also adds a little bit of jeopardy somehow. It's a little bit more dangerous than the Tumbler was for Batman, and it's really visually exciting and watching Batman chase down the streets of Gotham sort of keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's really awesome. I think the decision to shoot the film, to a large extent with IMAX cameras, came out of our desire to make this film bigger and better than the last one, and we were looking at many ways of doing that. I think that we expanded the story significantly, and just the way we shot the film on location as opposed to on stages, I think really helped with the scope of the film. But then there's one thing that Chris had always wanted to do since he was a kid, was to shoot with IMAX cameras. And he talked about it, I think, right after Batman Begins, and we sort of thought about it for a long time because IMAX cameras are notoriously difficult to shoot with. They are very large, they have very short film loads, and so we didn't really know whether we were going to be able to do it or not. But Chris's perspective has always been, think of the IMAX films that you remember. They're the ones where the astronauts have had the camera in space. They've taken the cameras up Mount Everest. So if they can do that, then surely we can, shoot on the streets of Chicago with an IMAX camera.
Oh, you want to play? Come on.